What's going on, everyone? It is your youth empowerment speaker, your mentor specialist, and your mental health specialist, Tarell Earl.
And I'm your co-host, Kim Earl.
Wanting you to tune into our new radio talk show, Pop's Youth Empowerment Talk, where we'll be bringing you the latest in youth mental health,
youth education,
youth activities, and much more. So tune in every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on KBOB 89.9 FM. And we'll also be streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Pursuit of Prosperity Strategies Pops, where we bring you the talk to empower our youth. What's going on, everyone? It is your youth empowerment speaker, your mentor specialist, and your mental health specialist, Tarell Earl, and I love my job. My wife is looking at me. I know he's gonna blow that whistle. Yes, I'm going to blow the whistle. Listen, in the words of the prophet DMX, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Yeah, that's bad confession.
Huh?
That's bad confession. That's bad confession.
My wife said bad confession. My baby. Listen, man, I hope y'all are doing great on this rainy Wednesday.
You're supposed to say.
Oh, here we go. My wife corrected me. Here we go.
No, you're supposed
Go
to
talk
say,
to me, baby.
You say, when the enemy comes in like a flood, you're supposed to shout, praise the Lord.
we getting some backlash today.
You're supposed to praise God. Give him the praise.
Yes. That's why I got her. And since she's saying all that to my lovely, my spiritual, my God-given, my real, my wife, tell them who you are.
Kim Earl.
That's who she is. Listen, I come up in the studio. It is raining cats and dogs. It is flooding in Tulsa. Man. And I'm asking my wife, how long has it been raining for it to be flooding? So I guess it's been raining for a while. But so much has happened, right? From this morning, just an hour and a half ago, man. Just things hitting us left and right. So, but I do give God all the glory because he still is on the throne, man. Mm-hmm. And for y'all who's watching, man, we didn't know this is that type of show too. That's who we are, right? But man, welcome to another episode of Pop's Youth Empowerment Talk, where we bring you the talk to empower our youth. Listen, we don't have any guests today. We are the guests, right? We want to talk to families intimately about our children. You see, I never say your children because they're my children as well. Once they come into the program, man, they're my children. I treat them all like family, right? But before we get into that, where are we today, my baby? Follow us. Listen, follow us. Man, on YouTube, follow us. On Twitch, follow us. On iHeart, follow us. Follow us on Facebook, follow us. Man, stay tuned on what the information that we're going to be bringing you for our youth. We're saying that this generation is like no other generation. It's on social media, it's on the news, it's in the press. So guys, if we want information about our youth and how to handle situations, how to respond to situations, even things to get into with our youth programmings, man, follow us. We're going to be bringing that to you. We do it every week. You see it every week. We don't want to disappoint. So, man, follow us. All right? If you have an organization, listen to me. If you have an organization that deals in the area of our youth and families, please contact us. We want to spotlight you. We want people to know who you are and the contribution that you are making in our communities. Yes. You deserve it. And listen, I'm not gonna push away all those marquee. Y'all know the marquee program that's on commercials and on billboards, the ones we can't get on because our budget isn't affording it. Listen, I'm not knocking them. Not yet, baby. Not yet. I'm not knocking those programs. but there are some programs that are 10 toes down in our communities. And you all are working with a small group. You saw a need and you started an organization to help our kids, whether that's athletics, whether that's gaming, whether that's education. You saw a need and you started that.
Not only you started need, but you also have the passion.
The passion that
the passion for the children to help them succeed in life.
Come on, talk to them, baby. Because not everybody starts it. You know, I know y'all watching, and I'm gonna keep it pushing, but watch this. People don't understand to start an organization, all that you have to do to get started.
Yeah.
All that you have to do to get started. Understand? So listen, man, stay tuned. So if you are that organization, turn around. If you are that organization, man, contact us. We want to spotlight you. I don't care if you're not if you're in Broken Arrow, we want to spotlight you. If you're in Jinx, we want to spotlight you. Owasso, Claremore, Glenpool, Catoosa, Sapulpa. If you're man, if you're doing some work, man, we want to spotlight you. Come on the show. Let people know who you are and your contribution to what you're doing in our communities, man. Where we at, baby?
Watch us on social media.
Listen, watch us, right? We just went through it. But if you have a business and just want to just promote, advertise, you want people to know your products and services that you're providing in our city, outside our city, or wherever you are, man, contact us. We'll put you in contact with the right person to get your commercial made. All right? Come on. Let's go, baby. Where we at?
Donations.
Listen, if you enjoyed the show, we're asking, man, donate. Come on, man, donate. We'll bring you information. I don't see too many shows that are doing it like this with just kids. A lot of shows are doing it, right? But the kids show about kids, yeah. I don't see many shows are just strictly for kids. We're talking about various topics, but we are talking about kids. What?
And seniors too.
And seniors, because seniors are now raising kids. So, man, we're asking you to donate, man. The Cash App button is in the link. That's $ Pops Program 21. Donate to a good cause. Come on, guys.
Yana's house rules.
Listen, we got this in. Let me put this over some like that. Come back. There we go. Yana's house rules, home training made easy. You want some strategies for your youth? Is in the book. We have charts in the book.
See the book.
The book? All right, there you go.
Yana's house rules made.
There you go. Yana's house rules, home training made easy. Let me put it over here too. Y'all see it? Come on. Pick it up. That's for my people on social media. Pick up the book, man. It's an easy read. What we did with the book is the strategies and techniques I use with my daughter. I'm hoping to inspire, when you read it, that it inspires you to do something with your family. This is what we did with our daughter. And I'm hoping that it pulls something up and inspires you on what to do with your kids. You know, what are your kids into? My daughter was into modeling and acting. So you're going to hear the stories on that. So what is your kid into? What are your children into? Use that. All right. You can pick it up on our website. That's www.popsprogram.org. Man, pick your copy up. Easy read and is a good one too. What we got, baby?
So what went on with you last week?
Listen, last week, Vacation Bible School, Going Hard for Christ, their first Vacation Bible School in the building, right? Kingdom Quest, Miss Kawista McCray, who led it up.
She did an awesome job.
And she did an awesome job. Listen, if y'all weren't at this Bible school, I wish y'all was at some Bible school, because this Bible school, man, we had like roughly 80 something kids, you know, averaging between 60 a day or something like that. We had a ton of volunteers Thank you, volunteers. Thank you for going home for Christ, volunteers, man. Listen, get your kids into a program, but that's what we did last week. And then we had a graduation on Saturday, a game day graduation on Saturday. That was awesome. What else happened last week? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Steve, can I get a hand for that? Yes, I'm a father. Listen, a lot of times fathers get bad raps. What? I'm saying,
I'm going to laugh on that one.
yeah, we get some bad rap, man. But there are some fathers that are doing great work that we don't get the credit for. That, you know, when it comes to fathers, we get socks and underwear. When it comes to mothers, woo, they get the flowers, they get the candy. We go out, we do everything for our mothers, and we love our mothers. But guess what? Man, fathers are there too. We got our hand in that pot as well. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers, man. I hope y'all had a blessed one. I want to give a shout out to First Step Male Diversion Program. Yes, Mr. David Phillips, over at First Step Male Diversion Program, we had our first cohort graduate from the POPS program.
Yay.
Yes. And listen, not just thanking them for choosing POPS, but thanking them because their age bracket is different from what I normally work with. They are an 18 to 35. So because I'm working with a young adult population, I had to structure a new curriculum for young adults. So guess what? Pop's gonna be doing workshop for young adults. Come on, give me some. Give me that horn again. Yes, because of First Step Male Diversion Program, we constructed a new curriculum for young adults. So now we have that in our side pockets now. All right. So young adults, be watching. We're gonna be targeting 18 to 24s. All right. What else we got? We did in our Pops North. We are finished for the summer. We will start back off for our back to school. So stay tuned. Keep watching.
For the dates and times.
For the dates and times. Thank you, baby. She correct. She followed me up with it. Stay tuned for the dates and time on our back to school startup, all right, for Pops. But the Pops program has ended for this summer for Pops North. That was at the Dream Center. And Dream Center, thank you so much so far. Thank you. We appreciate you. But we coming back. What else we have, baby?
We had a big birthday celebration for Mr. Tarell today.
Girl, I done forgot my birthday. Oh my! I done forgot my own birthday. Oh my goodness! I didn't listen. My birthday was Monday, the day after Father's Day. I didn't put that on the paper. I didn't. Oh, my birthday was Monday, 2 days ago, man. Thank you. 57. 50, and 57 looking good too with that white on. Look at that with that white on, that gray coming in there. They calling me the silver fox. Oh my goodness. Listen, celebrating my 57th birthday, man. And it was just awesome. And I'm an easy date, right? I tell my wife, my daughter all the time, all I want with me, all you have to give me is you. I want my family together on that day. That's it. We went out, ate, then we went out to the cake place.
Uh-huh.
You know, we went out to the cake place, they give you free cake, you know, stuff like that, man. So, yeah, that was it, man. 57 years young. Man, I thank God for that because a lot of my friends that I was in school with didn't even make it, man. You understand? A lot of, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I just thank God for another year of life to see. Mm-hmm. And we pray many more. Yeah, for real. What we got? Here go my wife. Why my wife? Here it is. The man of the hour. Listen, he needs no introduction. We call him Mr. Tulsa, right? We call him our Black Oprah, right? If you don't come by KBOB 89.9 when you're visiting Tulsa, Oklahoma, you are missing out. I'm not going to hunt you down.
Oh, you
But
changed your mind,
but
huh?
yeah, I'm changing my mind. They got some crazy folks out there. I hunt them down. They might hunt me down back. They got some crazy folks out there. But listen, he's played with the likes of Natalie Cole, Ike and Tina Turner, Bobby Womack, the Daz Band, the Memphis Horns, DJ Rogers, and was a writer at RCA Records. Watch this, y'all ready? I'm just not going to call him out, but I prophesied it last week. I said, watch this, and I'm not being funny. I said, they need to recognize you. If they don't, I will. Did I not say that last week? And he texted us, and he is now, right? Come on. The Oklahoma Blues Hall of Fame 2026 inductee. Man, give it up for Bobby Eaton. I told you, Unc, last week. Listen, I told him last week because this man is doing too much in Tulsa to not be recognized.
Yep.
I told him that last week. You can go back and look at the footage. If they're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. And right after that, he sent me the flyer. 2026 inductee, Oklahoma Blues Hall of Fame. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about, Unc. That's what I'm talking about, man. Legacy.
Yeah,
Forever. You understand? And he says God. That's right, man. Give it up. For real. Oh my goodness. Come on, let's give our shout outs, baby. Who you got on your line?
Hey, got Mother Grin on the phone. On
Hey.
the line. Sarah Barnes. Hi, how you doing?
Borins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was here. We had her last week. Hey, Sarah.
We miss you.
Good morning, Sarah. Hope you had the best birthday. Yes, I did, Sarah. Yes, I did. You got it? Okay. Miss Keela Anointed Baker, thank you for joining us this morning. Miss Megan, TC Living Megan, what's going on, lady? Thank you for joining us. Pastor Elder Ezel Ware III, thank you, sir, for tuning in. Thank you. And one of my babies, Ariana Horse. Hey, baby, you're watching today? That's good. That's good. So where we at?
Mama.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom Virgie. Mom Virgie on the line too. Mom Virgie.
Say hi to Ralph.
Hey, yeah, Pop Ralph, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better, my man. Hope you're getting, you're being blessed, man. Yes. So, I'm going to go out with my birthdays because I know some people tuned in because of their birthdays, right? Happy birthdays. Here we go. Happy birthday to my homeboy, Rodney Samuel, back in Louisiana. Abraham Calamese II.
Abraham.
Happy birthday, my brother. My cousin, Pauline Tiki Johnson. What's up, baby? Happy birthday, Teak. Kenyatta Ellis. What's up, my man? Happy birthday. Mimi.
Kenyatta.
Huh?
That's a daughter. Kenyatta.
Kenyatta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Kenyatta Ellis. Yeah, homeboy. Mimi Martinez Herrera. Happy birthday. Pastor Michael Weber Sr., happy birthday, sir. Shanda Campbell, happy birthday. Leanna Clark, my cuz, happy birthday. Same age, same day, baby. Keisha Wilson, happy birthday. Shelby Duke Boyle, my other cousin. Boy, you got a lot of kinfolk. Boy, Louisiana. We tight Louisiana. We tight Louisiana.
The whole time.
Yes. Dorian Dunmiles, happy birthday, brother. My other cousin, Cheryl Tillapere. We're going to see you, baby. We're going to be seeing you. Listen, here's a story with me and Cheryl, right? She's my older cousin. We call each other every year. She beat me to it this year. Every year to say happy birthday. We've been doing that for, over 20 years now, man. Over 20 years. Evelyn Rodriguez, happy birthday. Cornell Jupiter, happy birthday. Anna Sophia, happy birthday. Tracy McGee, happy birthday. The Senator Alexander, my man, happy birthday. It's been a while, boy. Chloe Batecchio, One of my other students, I got to get that name right. Happy birthday, baby. I hope y'all doing well out there in the Oklahoma City area. Shyla Jenkins, my brother and sister out there in Texas. What part? Katie, Texas. Yes. Happy birthday, Pastor First Lady Shyla. Kanisha Smith, happy birthday. My sister, Carolyn Brown McIntosh, happy birthday, baby. My sister, Dawn Tree, happy birthday. Principal at McLean, Rob Kaiser, happy birthday, sir. And Alexis Sanders, happy birthday, ma'am. Happy birthday goes out to all those, man.
Yes.
God bless you, another year that you have seen. All right. What's up? What you looking at, girl?
Focus on the time.
Come on. We got a whole bunch of birthdays.
No, we finished on time.
We finishing on time. We ain't got no guests. We finished on time. We ain't got no guests out. So listen, we're going to get into this, man. This is something near and dear to my heart, right? I've done some research, but I just want people to know the work that we are doing. We put this thing together, Pops. We saw a need in the community, and we started an organization. I started, and my wife joined me, right? And I knew something was missing. So I'm working with the population 13 to 18, which I didn't know. They don't have a lot of programming for the ages 13 to 18. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. We found that out. We were finding that out. Like, they got things from like preschool to like 12. Mm-hmm. And then you go into the young adults, 18 to 24s. So there's a population that's missing some type of life skills or some type of activity in their life. And that population is the 13 to 18-year-olds. So that's what we do, right? So we're going to talk about the advantages of teen mentoring programs. But not only that, we're going to talk about what are parents missing out when they don't put their children in a life skills program. All right? So listen, here's my dilemma. Here's my debate. I'm going to stand on it, and I'm not going to push back from it. We have a lot of children, and their parents putting them in things that may not last. There's one thing that's going to last, and that's the word that gets into you. You can have you can be great. Me and my brother, all of my friends, we played the little league football, baseball, basketball. We played all of that. None of us went pro. But you know what we did get into? A home, a job, a family, those things that everybody needs. So I want y'all to bear with us. I don't want y'all to get upset about it. I don't want y'all to get mad about it. But this is just the facts. Not every kid is going to go pro. Let me say it again. Not every kid is going to go pro. All right? But every kid will be in a relationship. Every kid pretty much is going to get a house at some point in time as they grow, a car, the things that's going to last. And that's what we're trying to implement in their lives. So I'm going to say this and we're going to get started, right? So, babe, we put out the registration. Watch this. We put out the registration that the POPS program is starting, right? So what they do is the family, they meet me, they see the energy in me, and they sign their kids up, right? We get over 20 students signed up. Yeah, we get over 20 students signed up. Ready? But only 5 come. Out of the 5 that come, they see we're not on the basketball court. They see we're not in the area that is going to be playing games. And then they stop coming. So now it's down to like 3. And I thought it was just us. But when we met with other organizations that work with teens, they said the same thing. So I didn't feel so bad. But we got to begin to help our children out. It's like a sin now if you say put them in something like,
Educational.
It's like for you to get your children there. Well, they don't want to go. Oh, so they making rules now. If I let my child eat what she want to eat, she's probably going to eat junk food all day long, and that's not going to be healthy for her body or her teeth, right? So we have to make decisions for them to teach them how to choose. Come on, man. It's like our parenting is like we're afraid now. And we are for whatever, however that doesn't turn. It's like we're afraid we're letting our children make choices if they don't want to go. And we have to get them into something, because if y'all haven't recognized the it's not just the African American community, but people of color are suffering, and it's getting worse. I thought we had some bad stuff happening, right, to people of color, but now through politics, it's getting worse. How they're dividing up the votes, and y'all know how they're splitting the towns or whatever, however they're doing it now, to not even give the people in certain demographics or in certain areas a voice. Folks, you can break your leg and your career be over. You can break your arm and your career be over, but they can't take your mind. They can't take the things you've learned. You understand? So that's why I push so hard for a program like ours. Not just ours, but anybody that's doing life skills. I'm banding with those brothers and those sisters. I'm coming together. And not to go on a rant, but it's hurting me when you put so much time, so much effort, and so much money, and you begin to work on things for them, and they don't even show up. And now it's like you're left with stuff you just have to discard. You have to throw away because you made it personally for them. Unless somebody comes with their first and last name and you can use it on those folks. So folks, listen up. I'm not crazy. I'm passionate about what I do. For real. And if you can't see how our children are going down a bad street right now, something is wrong with us. I'm going to start posting other videos. Watch this, other clippings. I just found one last night on y'all heard of him or maybe not. This guy called Julio, something like that. He's a rapper. 5 people killed this guy. Now 4 people killed this guy, right? He was set up. 4 people killed this one rapper, and now they're in prison for life. Never seen the streets again, without the possibility of parole. To my YNs, to my people who want to call themselves gangsters, to all those people that want to be street people and want the street cred, this is what's happening to us now. And them people, and when I say them people, y'all know what I mean, them people ain't playing with us. Y'all better get it in, man. Y'all better get it in. In this trial, they put a former warden on the stand, and we're going to get to it, baby. They put a former warden on the stand, and the warden said that the prison population is getting old. We need that young sweat equity. That is crazy. That means they're going to work them to death. He used that sweat equity. They don't want to kill him. They were supposed to, you didn't hear about it? They were supposed to get the death penalty. No, we're not going to kill him. We are not going to kill him. We want them to slave for the rest of their life. So, man, listen, to my young folks, to my parents, watch your kids. Get into your kids' business. That's their privacy, and look what their privacy is getting them. Look what their privacy, because we're not being there, because we're not asking questions, because we're not checking them, because we want them with their own identity. Man, how they gonna choose someone they don't know how to choose? So I pulled up a stat, right, on a sports. Let me see where it is. Do I have it here? I don't even have it. But it showed over so many It started off at 20 million youth. 20 million. There it is right here. Oh, it's right there on my front page. Watch this. 20 million youth across the United States are playing sports. 20 million. 500,000, a little more than 500,000 play high school. Ready? Only 25,000 go to college, and only 450 go to the pro. This is NBA. I'm talking basketball. This is NBA. Y'all hear that? From 20 million to 450. How good is your child? And listen, I'm not knocking any sports program. I'm not knocking any gaming programs, but they still need life skills. They still need life skills. So I'm trying to figure out why y'all so bent on not putting them in the life skills program.
Because when they make the money, they got to learn how to manage it and deal with it.
When they make it, if they make it.
Yeah.
If they make it. Out of 20 million youth playing ball, and I'm watching them on social media, they got these little bitty kids running touchdown, knocking each other down. Go ahead on. Like they're going to be the next, whoever the next quarterback is. I don't know who these people, I don't know sports, but man, y'all, every kid on that field from 20 million is going to need life skills, how to deal with life. Watch this, and I'm gonna get off it again, right? I feel like a pastor saying, I'm closing. Yeah, 5-10 minutes, right? Watch this. Too many keep doing it over and over and over. How many of our kids are really that good? I'm not saying your kid isn't, but they still need the life skills program.
And we're not saying not to put them in the sports. We're just saying add to it.
Yeah. I'm not taking anything away from the sports, but don't just like, they're in a program, but there's not a life skills program. Even though sports are going to teach them teamwork and all that other stuff, man, finance, home economics, that's what we're doing. Baby. Our everyday life situations has now become mental health situations. Y'all missed that? Anybody, if you're over 40, Pastor Ware, Mom Virgie, Roderick, what's going on, man? If you're over 40, the mental situation that they're dealing with is just life situations that they can't handle. And now they're going to counseling for it. Why? Because we didn't give it to them at home. They should have been counseled at home first. But we're not in their lives like that anymore. Everybody wants to be independent. This is what happens when we give them their independence too early. You can't smoke until, what age they do smoking at? 18, 21? Smoking. You can't smoke until what age, Unc? What's the age limit that you can't smoke? That you can start smoking, I guess 18 to 21. 21 smoking. So you can't smoke until you're 21, even though they're doing it right, but it's illegal. Legally, you can't smoke until you're 21. You can't drink until you're 21. You can't drive legally without somebody until you're 18. You can get your license at 16, but to be on your own, like 18, right? There's a time that there's an age bracket for everything except for your life? Training you? You mean we're going to give you that at 12? We giving you're making decisions about your life at 12. That's why we're talking about these programs, man. Yes, come to Pops. We want you to come, but there are programs in your town and in your city that you can be checking out.
And then they wonder why kids are crashing and breaking down and having mental issues, because the fact that they gave them choices to how to run their own life at the age of 12, and they couldn't cope.
And they can't cope with it.
They can't cope with it because that wasn't designed for a child to deal with.
Come on, man.
We have problems at our age coping with life. How they gonna handle it? They ain't experienced nothing yet.
And watch this. Just because you've gone through some trauma, don't mean you smarter than me. I've gotten into debates with kids, and they've gotten in my face because maybe they've been molested or raped or whatever, beat us. Like, I haven't gone through anything. You don't know my story. You don't know my story. And because I'm over, I've still gone through more than you. Oh my goodness. So we're talking about decisions, man. Being in a program helps improve decision making. One, you got to be around other kids. Two, when you start to crash out around other kids, we're going to check you on it. And I don't mean in a bad way, but we're going to help you manage that, because you should have been managing before you got home, before you came to the program. Parents should have been talking to you about it. So we're trying to figure out why our kids going wild like this, right? Because we're not, what did they say it about the rod? Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Spoil the child.
And I'm not saying you got to beat your kids. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, there's a form of discipline that you have to implement in their lives as a youth, that they can feel as a youth. Whether that's taking away their phone, taking away the games, they have to feel the pain. If there's no pain, there is no gain in it. They have to feel it. I see my mama, hey mama, I'm talking to my mama on the air like I usually do. My mama Rose, right? And me and my brother, we had an Atari back in the day. And we loved that Atari. That's like one of the first game systems, right? The Atari, right? And when we weren't acting right, besides getting our butts whipped, we got the game taken away. That hurt both of them. Because one, we didn't want to get a whipping, but two, we wanted to play. So now we know how to act. When we were in church and we cut up, they took us to that back room, had a little meeting with us, had a meeting with us in the back room in church to let us know this is not the place you cut up. When we're in the grocery store, they let us know before time. Don't ask for nothing, don't want nothing. Put your hands in your pocket, matter of fact. Why? They don't have extra money like that to spend. What we got? What they say?
First Baptist Culture Center said other cultures use sports for their children to learn team development and to make connections in our community. We use sports for
Chasing
the dream. Philosophy that this person is going to pull us out.
Whoever that is at Historic First Baptist, thank you. Whoever that is at his Historic First Baptist, thank you for that. And that's what other cultures do. Yes, they use it for development and building and making connection. We use it like that's our only way. That's what we good for. You understand, man? Woo! So watch this. Also, being in the program increases self-confidence. You understand that? And here's the thing: we blame everything on COVID. We're putting everything on it. What some of these kids were here before COVID. Just because they was out of school, they can't talk or they can't be around nobody because of COVID for 1 year. Stop it. Stop. When are we going to stop making excuses for everything for us not getting ahead? I'm just saying. When are we going to stop making excuses for everything except us? When are we going to start taking responsibility for our own actions?
Yep.
You understand? And First Baptist say that was Sister Lashana. How you doing? I just saw you a couple of weeks ago. Lashana Blaylock Humphrey. Hey, how you doing, sis? Man, we got to start taking responsibility for, and it's just not in the black community, all of us. I don't care what race or nationality or whatever you are, we all have to start taking responsibility for us. You understand? So it increases self-confidence. How does it do it in a POPs program? We do different things. One, we're not going to laugh at you or put you down. We might laugh with you, but we're not laughing at you. So when you do your presentation, we applaud you. That's one of those, I learned that in another program. We applaud you for doing the presentation once, and we encourage you to complete it. When you begin to present, right? Watch out the self-confidence, because you've studied that thing, whatever you're presenting. So now you're confident and believe in yourself, and whatever the presentation is that you're doing, You are confident in that, and we applaud you. You understand? So we're helping you build your self-confidence to get into things that you know more about and to learn about some things that you don't know as much about. Man, come on. Come on, baby. Talk to him. Talk to him. I'm just throwing out there.
Better communication skills.
Oh my goodness. Better communication skills. I didn't make this game up. I just thought it up in my head and I thought I made it up, but there were other people doing it before me. And we got it. It's called blind communications.
My favorite game.
That's our favorite game we play in our program. Yes, we do play games too, but it's part of your learning. It's called blind communication, where one person is blindfolded and they have a partner that has to walk them through a series of cones to get to the other end. If it's on the basketball court, to the other end of the court without hitting a cone. And what the game does is helps you communicate better to your partner. And that's just like a family. Our children are blind because we know what they're going through, but they don't know. They can't see it yet. They just got to trust the process. And that's what the game is about, trusting the process. Are you speaking clearly? How well are you speaking? How are you speaking for someone to understand you? And it's called blind communication. That's my wife's favorite game because it's funny looking at them, one blindfolded and the other one trying to explain, go left, go right, stop, step back, and some of them don't know left from rights. So they're learning their left from their rights. Y'all understand? So these are just some of the things, man. So we've talked about decision-making, confidence, communication. All of these things we are teaching in the program. And all of these things for them to take back home to implement in the family. This is to help the family. This ain't just like for us. This is for the family. What else you got, baby? I like that next one. Go ahead on.
Financial literacy.
Financial literacy. Parents, how many times have you told your child that you don't have the money for that and they got upset? So we're teaching them how to budget. We give them a budget. We give them a Walmart budget. We show them a check stub. We break down the check stub, show them what each part of the check stub is and how much money is going to be coming out of their checks. And then we give them a list of items from their cell phones to renting a one-bedroom apartment to their utilities. And they have to calculate all of this and have to fit inside of that Walmart budget. Their car insurance, their car payment. And it goes to show them what we're teaching them is that this is what we do behind closed doors when they're sleeping. Come on, man. Come on, this is what we do behind closed doors. We're trying to make it work so we can keep surviving. Some of us survive, some of us just living. And these are some of the things. Watch this. Along with the program, we bring professionals in. So we're partners with MidFirst, right? MidFirst. We're partners with MidFirst. And MidFirst loves for us to call them to do a professional. Banking. Come on, man. Your kids are going to be getting this with us. Banking. Setting up different accounts. And we ain't going into no bonds or anything like that, right? We just going the basics. Your checking, your savings, your 401. We're helping them understand that process. They're going to learn the rest as they go. We don't want to overload them. But the first thing you get started with is a checking and a saving. So we're helping them there. Come on, man. What else we got, baby? This is what we're doing. I'm not knocking any other program, but this is what Pops is doing. This is what your kids can be getting into if y'all don't let them talk you out of them going.
Career readiness.
Career readiness. Listen, how important is a career to you? Some of us are still trying to search for that career. Some of us going from job to job. There are jobs and there are careers. All right. We're trying to help them find a career and not jump from job to job. First, I'm working at Popeyes. Then I'm working in the grocery store. Then I'm working at a car lot. Anywhere that somebody give me an extra $1, I'm moving. Man, be stable. We want you to get into something you love. And so what we do with our career readiness, we have them fill out a form. And whatever they say they want to get into, we bring those people. We set up appointments. I had a young man wanting to become a welder. Guess what I did? I set up an appointment with Tulsa Welding School. We took a tour to see if that's what he really wanted to get into. Here's the hurting part. Y'all ready? I took him on the tour when we Tulsa Welding gave him all the pamphlets and brochures, and this kid was gun ho. This kid was gun ho, and I'm happy for him. Like, wow, he's gonna be going to Welding. I can't believe this. He gets home, and his mother tells him, "Baby, we can't afford him. We can't afford that. You ain't even looked at the paper. You ain't looked at the financial aid. You ain't looked at nothing." The kid put the papers on the table, and I don't know where he is today. Well, I'm lying. I did see him on social media. I ain't gonna say I don't know where he is, but he's not welding. So the thing that he could have been in, now he has to search for something else. Guys, we're here to help you. We're here to help the family. Help your kids find a career that they're happy in. Not make the money that they are happy in, and the money will come. Understand that. Because guess what? I'm ecstatic doing what I do. I ain't making $1 million doing this. I love getting up every morning doing what I do. I love hearing from God, doing what new ideas, new concepts, doing what I do. Ain't getting paid a lot. Is not. But I know what God gave me to do. And guess what?
Because when you're obedient and you walk in the pathway that God has called you to do, where there's vision, there's provision. And God will supply your needs. As long as you're doing the will of God and doing what he called you to do, then you're going to have provision there. So I mean, no matter what. So if the kid, well, we can't afford that. How do they know they can't afford it? They might afford, but God can't. He had to make the step to do it, and everything will fall into place.
We about to take up an offering. We about to take up an offering. Listen, I like being funny, but it's real. I like being funny, but it's real. I don't work a full time. I work pops. I do contract work mostly. The other things are given. So I'm not pulling in no money. My wife has a beauty salon in the house, on the backside of our house. She has a beauty salon. She's pulling in the money. We ain't got no lights cut off. We ain't got eviction notice. Do you understand? And show you how good God is. Watch this. I'm at a funeral last week. At my homeboy's funeral last week. And you know, we all want food. We go to the repast, and there's a very small funeral, probably about 35. I'm pushing 40, if 40. That's how small it is. But the families had them catered pans of food. And you know what they said? We're about to throw it all. We clean up, y'all. We're about to throw it all away. I'm like, hold on, throw it all away? What you mean? They're like, no, we're going to just put it in the trash. They ain't even opened up the pans yet. They're just going to put it in the trash. I said, hold on, let me make a call. Let me make a call. And I called my wife. Pans, those big pans of food, they throwing in the trash. I called my wife. She said, bring it home. We got other family members we can feed. We bought pans to other family members. Mm-hmm. Man, God will supply your need. He will. We haven't bought grocery. We haven't eaten out besides on my birthday. Mm-hmm. That was one time this week. Man, we got pans of food. My wife's like, we're going to freeze that. Mm-hmm. Man, they're throwing away boxes and boxes of chicken. Oh, my God.
Dress it.
I give away my doggy bags.
You give away your doggy bags, huh?
After we eat the steaks, stuff that we gonna eat later on, I give them home.
You see what I'm saying? We gave out to family members that's not as fortunate as us.
Yeah.
So we're trying to help feed other people too. Man, the words, God will supply your need. So when
the Bible said, feed my sheep.
He said, will you feed my sheep? Literally, huh? Literally. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, that's why we're in this. And God is still showing, so we don't have to go out to eat. Now we bring food home. We don't have to go out to eat, so that's money saved. You understand? Oh my goodness. Come on, baby. Talk to him. Talk to me. Girl, look. We about to start the break music up in. Hold on. We about to start the music up here. Take out the offering. Come on. What you got, baby? This is what we do.
Stronger emotional intelligence.
Watch this. Why are kids so fragile? Why are kids so fragile?
Because we babied them.
Baby them. I saw a video the other day of this lady holding a 10-year-old, cradling him I don't know if they were in the airport. They looked like they were in a public place, like they were waiting for something. And the dad said, he's 10 years old. And the mom said, but he's my baby. And that's the problem. So this might not be right in some of your eyes, but this is what I do with my daughter, right? I always tell my daughter, I say, baby, when I'm no longer here, you need to keep pushing. Daddy, stop saying that. Ask my wife, when I'm no longer here, you know what I've taught you? You carry the name on. Daddy, stop that. Because one day I'm not going to be here, and I don't want to be taken by surprise to her, like I was going to be here forever. So I always give her warning. Daddy ain't gonna be here, baby. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm spending time with you. That's why I'm talking to you like this. That's why I'm trying to inform you on things of life. So whenever she comes to the house, it's a session. Whenever she comes to the house, class is in session. I'm trying to pour all the information that I have, that I can think of at that moment in time, and give it to her. And I always tell her, Daddy ain't gonna always be here, baby. Daddy, stop talking like that. I ain't trying to talk myself into a grave, but I'm just trying to give you warning that when something happens, keep it pushing. You're gonna hurt, but keep it pushing. Make us proud. I love the ones that be tattooing their family name on their bodies, but they raising hell. Did your grandmother want you to do that? You got your grandmother tatted all over you, and you raising hell. She probably flipping over right now. Man, do what's right by your family, man. For real. Keep it moving. It's going to happen. So with that increase, with that strong emotional intelligence, we're helping them prepare mentally stronger. All right? What we at, baby?
Increase in independence.
Listen.
Let me say that again.
Say it again.
Increase in independence.
Increase. Because we're doing everything for our kids. We making their beds. We waking them up. I can't believe the teenagers I'm talking to, that their parents still wake them up. I think my parents stopped waking me and my brother up at 7 or 8, if not even before. 7 or 8, man. Whenever we hit the first grade, we was up on our own. We was getting dressed. We had our alarm clock. And now you got parents, and that's why it's so hard for kids. Watch this. They done got so tuned into the parents waking them that they can't hear the alarm clock, because they're in tune now to only the voice that their parent, the yelling, get on up, get out of that bed. They're in tune to that. So they can hear that, but they can't hear the alarm clock. Begin to teach your kids independence, because one day you're not going to be there. You're not going to be there with them. And they're gonna need to know how to fend on their own. Not only that, cooking. We cook for our kids like we a restaurant. We don't let our kids touch the kitchen no more. Y'all going to the Earl's to eat? The Earl's restaurant to eat? Man, now what you cooking tonight, babe? Why don't you cook something? Mm-hmm. So watch this. Now, my daughter is not my wife's biological daughter, but that's her daughter. Y'all understand? When she was small, since my wife is a chef, she takes my daughter in the kitchen and have her pass the spices, and she just talks to her about it. Okay, we making spaghetti, or we making this, and you put this much in that, and you put this much in that, and you do this and this, and my daughter's just walking around the kitchen with my wife, and she's handing her things, and my wife will let her stir something, Be careful. You stir it like this here. You don't splash it around. She's teaching her. She's training her. The word even says that somewhere, huh? I say somewhere. Train up. Come on.
Way they should go.
And when they get older, man, she can be on her own. We're gonna flip that. When they get older, she be on her own. They won't depart from it. That's what it is.
Jeremiah said, he said, Mr. T, I wake my own self up for work.
Yeah. I see my man Jemanuel say facts. Thank you, Jemanuel. Thank you, sir. Man, Ashley said amen. And your name is, go ahead on. So anyways, listen, begin to teach your kids to be independent. College, military. What you gonna do once you get out? College or military? What you gonna do? You can stay. I know some parents allow their children to stay at home when they're in college. That's cool. However, you and your family work that thing out. I'm not saying kick your kids out, but I'm just saying how you and your family work that thing out.
But if they stay at home, they still need to allow them to be independent. Hey,
give them a bill.
Give them a bill.
Give them a bill. Mm-hmm. Teach them how it is to manage, because that's what it is. Mm-hmm. They don't worry about it when it's coming out of your pocket. They want to buy everything when it's coming out of your pocket.
I tell you, give them the electric bill. I guarantee you, they turn the lights off.
You be walking in darkness.
they turn the lights off.
Y'all see why I married her? She got some good ones on her. You understand? Mm-hmm. And that's for real. Man. Give them something that they have to manage. Mm-hmm. That has to come out of their paycheck, and they'll start seeing, and they'll start cutting back. Mm-hmm. Mama, the bill was always that high. Now it's even higher when you take longer showers. Yeah. The water bill gets higher when you take longer showers, when you think it's a swimming pool, when you're just sitting there for an hour like it's just free water. Oh, speaking of free water, that's what we teach as well. Not free water, that the longer you're in something, the longer you leave something on, that there's a meter. And I teach all the kids, I say, go on the backside of your house, there's a meter that calculates the wattage of electricity being used in your home. There's a water meter that's in your front yard, and we talk about it, and normally at places we'll go and look at it. So I'll give them pictures, and I say your homework assignment is to go see your meter. There's a gas meter at your home. So they never knew that. They never knew what that great thing sticking out in the back of their yard was. It's a gas meter. It's calculating the gas going to your house, and you're going to be charged for it. So those are the things we do in our program. And parents, listen, don't be deterred just because your kid is great at sports for putting them into a life skills program. They're still going to need it. They are still going to need it for real. We're teaching our daughter. She took a trip 2 or 3 weeks ago on her own. She's flown before, but this is her first time flown. She's 18. She's flown by herself. And I was on pins in here. Y'all know, man, you got to pray, but you're still nervous. You know, and she watch this. She called me at every stop. She said, Daddy, we just about to board. That's here in Tulsa. It went to Texas, Dallas or somewhere, right? She said, Dallas. She said, Daddy, I'm in Dallas. She called me back. Daddy, I'm just about to board. There you go. That's what I tell her all the time. And be aware of your surroundings when you're traveling. A young lady by themselves, they got people watching. They got these crazy people watching, trying to see who they can abduct, trying to drug or whatever to traffic you or whatever they do. So I'm telling her, keep your head on a swivel, baby. Take them things out your ears. Take at least one out your ears so you can see and hear around you. Because we get too blinded by those cell phones nowadays, man. And we get too engulfed and too involved in that. And we're not even watching that somebody's watching us. We're not even watching that someone is watching us. So guys, listen, you all will be seeing a lot of pops coming up here for our back to school. And I see my pastor, Lawrence People, is on the line, and pops will be moving to Going Hard for Christ. It is at the PAC, the People's Activity Center. It is the new activity community center in East Tulsa. We are coming hard for real. We're going to be there. We're going to have things for the youth, for the elderly. We got a weight training facility. We got a full court basketball, a full kitchen, classrooms. We're going to be holding events. Y'all got to stay tuned for real. So listen, we just wanted to, let y'all know on the advantages of getting your children into a life skills mentoring program. And not just to be about us, but if you have one in your neighborhood or in your area, man, get them involved. So I'm going to say, I see Jeremiah. What's up, Jeremiah, man? Miss Deborah, how you doing? I see my cousin April. Hey, baby, how you doing? My cousin is on the line, man, from Louisiana. I don't see her much at all, man. I love seeing you. I see Claiborne. How you doing, Claiborne? My man, Claiborne. Jemanuel, thank you for tuning in. Yeah. So listen, and my mama Rose, thank you, Ma. You raised a good one. Don't worry about it. You raised a good one. They got 3 of us, so I don't want to say it like that one. But anyways, man, stay tuned every Wednesday at 10 a.m. for Pop's Youth Empowerment Talk. Listen, what we got to say, baby? I mean, anything else?
No.
Man, I want to thank you all for tuning in for this week and catch us next week, man. It's still going to be another hot one. You ready, Steve? Take me out of here? You ready?
Yes, sir.
I love my job. And we hired Steven. We about to take him out of the station. Hey, man, thank you all. Drop that beat, Steve. Thank you, man. Roderick, see y'all, guys. Talk to y'all soon. Listen.